County legislators called on Tompkins County Sheriff Ken Lansing for a detailed report of the standoff on Hornbrook Road in Danby that ended on January 2nd. WY's Leanne DeRosa was at the Tompkins County Public Safety Committee tonight and has the story. Leanne.
Jennifer, after the standoff left David Cady dead and a house completely destroyed, the community has been questioning why law enforcement's actions went as far as they did. It was a packed house at the Tompkins County Public Safety Committee meeting. Dozens of community members, along with David Cady's widow Melissa, came out to share their thoughts and get some answers. Some offered their thanks and support to the police, but majority of others had a different point of view.
Humbly, I would appreciate if the law enforcement does an after-action report and that be independently reviewed.
I don't hate the police at all. I don't. I question the leadership of the police during this operation. I don't know how or why or when it went as far as it went. I don't get it.
For almost 2 hours, Ithaca Police, the Sheriff's Department, New York State Police, the DA, and many others involved recapped the situation from each of their perspectives, giving a detailed description down to the minute, starting with the response when they showed up at the Cady's house.
The female stated that he wasn't there. The deputies advised the female that they heard him talking and he needs to come out so they can serve the warrant.
To the multiple times they had contact and tried to negotiate with Cady.
At 0148, another sent update. Negotiators have now been on and off the phone with Cady 14 times since the beginning of the call. During the periods that they were not speaking with him, they were attempting to reach him a total of 44 times.
Even the tactics they decided to use, including robots, which law enforcement say eventually went out of service, to tear gas, which they say possibly didn't always deploy properly, or throw phones, which they say picked up the sound of David Cady coughing and moving, but didn't help with further contact, and finally, the armored vehicles eventually used to breach the home.
We hit the house several times in different areas to try to be able to see better inside the residence so that the suspect would know that we were there and we were going to get him to come out one way or the other.
The sheriff and other officials stressed their actions and approaches were all aimed at getting Cady to surrender and keeping everyone safe, including the suicidal man inside.
It was not a situation that was going to result in storming the house in an effort to get him out. Because that would mean somebody would die. And that was never an acceptable outcome.
The Public Safety Committee listened, took notes, asked questions, and said this was a helpful first step at getting detailed information to the concerned public. The committee said they will continue to discuss it, but in the meantime, if anyone has any questions they want to be heard, they're welcome to email the committee at the address you see on your screen. In the studio, Leanne DeRosa, WENY News.